Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Are you struggling with your aim, movement, or just feel like your gameplay isn't smooth enough? The chances are your sensitivity settings are holding you back. So today, I'm going to show you exactly how to find the perfect sensitivity settings for you in Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale. Let's get into it. Sensitivity is one of the most important settings in COD Mobile. If it's too high, you'll over-aim and miss shots. Too low and you'll struggle to track enemies. The key is to find a balance that fits your playstyle. Before explaining how to find the perfect sensitivity, you need to understand what exactly rotation mode is. Have you ever wondered what the difference is between fixed speed, distance acceleration, and speed acceleration in Call of Duty Mobile? Choosing the right option can drastically improve your aim, movement, and overall gameplay. So let's break down what each one does and which setting might be best for you. First up, we have fixed speed. This setting means that no matter how fast or slow you move your finger across the screen, your crosshair will always move at a consistent speed. It's predictable and great for players who want full control without acceleration affecting their aim. This is perfect if you prefer muscle memory-based aiming and don't want your sensitivity to change depending on swipe speed. Next, we have distance acceleration. This setting makes your sensitivity adjust based on how far you move your finger, rather than how fast you move it. So, if you swipe a short distance, your aim moves slowly. But if you swipe farther, it speeds up. This can help with quick flicks or turning on enemies without needing high base sensitivity. So the larger you swipe, the more rotation you get. Finally, we have speed acceleration. This setting adjusts your aim speed based on how fast you move your finger. The quicker your swipe, the faster your crosshair moves. This can be useful for players who like snappy movements, but can also be inconsistent if you're not used to it. Fast flicks work great, but small, slow adjustments might feel different every time. So this means the faster you swipe the screen, the faster the rotation is. And the slower you swipe the screen, the slower the rotation is. What I would recommend is, if you're a mobile player, I highly recommend you to use speed acceleration. And if you're an iPad player, then fixed speed would be a great choice. But at the end of the day, you can use any of this rotation mode as per your convenience. So, which setting is the best? Well, that depends on your playstyle. Fixed speed, best for consistency and muscle memory. Distance acceleration, good for players who want control over both slow and fast swipes. Speed acceleration, great for quick reflex shots, but requires practice for precision. For beginners, I recommend fixed speed for stability. But if you like faster reactions, speed acceleration might suit you. Try them all and see what feels best. Now that you understand the differences, let me know in the comments. What setting do you use? Now let's move on to the sensitivity part. Before adjusting anything, start by resetting your sensitivity to default. This will give you a baseline to work from. But before resetting, it's highly recommended to save your current sensitivity by uploading it. Follow the steps I'm doing in this video to save your current sensitivity. Now head into training mode or a private match to test your current settings. Pay attention to how fast or slow your aim moves when tracking targets. Now first, let's see how to set up camera sensitivity. Camera sensitivity affects how fast you look around when not aiming. If you feel like your screen movement is too slow or too fast, adjust it here. As you can see, when I set the sensitivity value to 300, my aim feels so fast. And when I set it to 0, then it doesn't move. Just adjust the values up and down to get the ideal value for camera sensitivity. Start by making small changes of about 5 to 10 points and test how it feels. Now the same applies for ADS camera sensitivity. ADS sensitivity reflects when you scope in and aim. This is whether you're using an AR, SMG, or shotgun. The sensitivity of ADS remains same for all these weapon categories. Again, set the value to 300 and test how it feels. Then set it to 0 to find how much you need to adjust the value. As you can see, I couldn't move the screen as my ADS sensitivity is 0. So let me find the sweet spot by making some adjustment. Whoa, now it feels perfect for me. Remember, soldiers, you need to do the same for all other sensitivity values like 3x, 4x, and 6x like you did for camera and ADS sensitivity. Just remember that. You should be able to track your enemies without stressing your fingers and screen. If you feel uncomfortable, feel free to change the values as per your need. Now let's move on to firing sensitivity. Firing sensitivity is crucial because it controls your aim while shooting. If your crosshair moves too much while firing, lower the sensitivity. If you can't keep up with fast-moving enemies, increase it slightly. A good way to test this is by tracking a moving bot in training mode. The TPP sensitivity for firing is a hip fire sensitivity. So, adjust the values like you did for camera sensitivity and find the perfect spot. And for this, you should need to have a perfect tracking of your enemy. Otherwise, you end up by getting shot by your enemy. For snipers, ADS sensitivity is key. You want precise control without being too slow. Try a medium setting first and fine-tune based on your reaction speed. If you overshoot your targets, lower it. If you're too slow to line up shots, increase it a bit. You can see in this clip, I just messed up with my sniper sensitivity, so now let me fix it. Adjust the values until you find the perfect one. Now let's test this value. Whoa, it feels super easy to aim, and this is my sweet spot for sniper sensitivity. And this is the way you should find your own sensitivity. If you use a gyroscope, make sure to adjust it separately. Gyro helps with recoil control and aiming precision, but it takes practice. Start with a low sensitivity and gradually increase it if needed. And if you need a separate video for finding best gyroscope sensitivity, let me know in comments. Once you've adjusted your settings, test them in real matches. Play a few games and see if your aim and movement feel natural. Keep tweaking until everything feels just right. And that's how you find your own perfect sensitivity in Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale. If this video helped, drop a like, subscribe for more COD mobile tips, and let me know in the comments what sensitivity settings you use. And trust me, soldiers, there is no perfect sensitivity. The only way to get a perfect sensitivity is by mastering your very own sensitivity by playing a lot. So now I feel my brothers can find their own sensitivity and dominate the battlefield. And don't go anywhere. A super cool hand cam waiting for y'all. Catch you in the next one. Peace.
We can land here. Gather now. Close in!
First blood.
Enemy eliminated.
Trap deployed. deployed. Trap deployed.
Engaging the enemy. Enemy down. Enemy eliminated.
Enemy down.
Trap deployed.
I'm hurt.
Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle. Skill ship ready for upgrade. Get the dog tags. Dog tags have been scanned successfully. Your teammate will return to the battle when the next one deployed. Warning, EMP drone has been deployed.
I'm hurt.
Enemy down. Enemy eliminated.
Tags.
oggi داریم میتره کنیم و سکواد بلکه پیشا کن فقط
اونم بیت داریم
من دوتا
آلپون چیز شاین تو چند
شاین بدبخت اسموک نترس برو نرسی برم
شاین جانی تو در بیار برو شاین
هاتی برم
The airdrop is coming.
میخوای شلوار رو بگیری بعد که سوار چاپر بدی اسموک چه داری اسموک
بابا پشتت یکی بیا برو شاین فرد چند
اصلا به حرف من گوش نمیده
شاپون در بیاره میزنه با
باش
برو
سوار رو بگیر
Drop has been